Acids are substances which dissociates in water to give H plus aqueous ions. Example, when HCl gas is passed into water, it forms H plus ion surrounded by water molecules and Cl minus ion surrounded by water molecules. This can be represented in the form of equation as HCl in the gaseous state. When put into water, that is in the liquid state, it forms H plus ions surrounded by water molecule, that is represented as aqueous, Cl minus aqueous. We know that H plus aqueous represents H plus and water molecules. In the structure of water, we are having two OH bonds. Plus, there are two lone pair of electrons on oxygen. When H plus ions approach water molecules, this lone pair of electrons sitting on oxygen attacks on H plus, resulting in the formation of H3O plus ions. Neutral plus positive charge, so the resultant will have positive charge in it. So this equation can be rewritten as HCl gas reacting with water molecules giving H3O plus aqueous ions and Cl minus aqueous ions. This H3O plus specifically can be called as hydronium ions. So we can give one more definition for acids, that is, acids are substances which dissociates in water to give hydronium ions. Bases are substances which dissociate to give OH minus ions. Example, sodium hydroxide having OH in it when dropped into water dissociates to form Na plus aqueous ions and OH minus aqueous ions. This OH minus ion is called as hydroxyl ion. So we can redefine bases as substances which dissociate to give OH minus ions or hydroxyl ions. Under bases, we have one subcategory called as alkalis, which are water-soluble bases. The definition of alkali goes like this: bases which dissociate in water to give OH minus aqueous ions. Let us consider few examples. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, zinc hydroxide. Having OH in it, all three of them act as bases. Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are also soluble in water, so we can even call them as alkali. Zinc hydroxide is certainly a base, but it is insoluble in water. So zinc hydroxide is a base but not an alkali. So all alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. Ammonia, that is NH3, doesn't have OH in it. Still it is a base. How? Ammonia acts as a base only in the presence of moisture or when dissolved in water. Ammonia reacts with water to form a compound called as ammonium hydroxide, which dissociates in water to give hydroxyl ions. In the form of equation, ammonia gas reacts with water to form ammonium hydroxide compound. This is actually a base. This ammonium hydroxide dissociates in water to give ammonium ion and hydroxyl ion. This is as good as telling when ammonia is dissolved in water, it is giving hydroxyl ion. That is the reason ammonia is a base even though it doesn't have OH in it. The definition of acid as H plus donor and base as OH minus donor was given by Arrhenius, hence the theory was called as Arrhenius theory. Apart from this theory, we have one more theory called as Lowry-Bronsted theory or simply Bronsted theory. According to this theory, acid definition remains same, that is, substances which are capable of donating H plus ions. So, all Bronsted acids are Arrhenius acids and all Arrhenius acids are Bronsted acids. But Lowry and Bronsted gave a new definition for bases, that is, bases are substances which are capable of accepting H plus ions. With this definition, we can easily prove the basic nature of ammonia. On nitrogen in ammonia, we are having two electrons which are called as non-bonded electrons. When H plus comes near ammonia, these non-bonded electrons attack on H plus, forming ammonium ion. If we look into the reaction, it looks as if ammonia accepted H plus ion, so ammonia is a Bronsted base. With these examples, we can tell all Arrhenius bases are Bronsted bases, but all Bronsted bases are not Arrhenius bases. Few physical properties of acids and bases. Acids are sour in taste, bases are bitter in taste. Acids change blue litmus paper to red, and bases change red litmus paper to blue. Acids react with bases to form salts. Bases react with acids to form salts. Strong acids as well as strong bases are corrosive in nature.